Alright, Adam. Action! Now, this is one of them crayfishes that we caught on the wharf. He's a little bit mad. And the first thing I'm going to do is measure how long it is. I'll just put it over here. Ooh, not too fast.
My two sons, Dean and Adam, are only 10 and 6 years old. They want to become marine biologists and filmmakers. Perhaps they've already crammed more adventures into their young lives than most adults experience in a lifetime. Most of their adventures, though, have been without choice. They've had to tag along with Lynn and me on our own filming expeditions around Australia. But the outcome of these numerous trips is their avid interest in biology and photography. Now they want to do their own thing, and being young, this means a variety of activities. Otherwise, like all kids, they get bored. So one day, they're studying specimens they've collected from a billabong. The next, searching for bush tucker in the rainforest. Or they join us on our diving expeditions on the Great Barrier Reef, explore shipwrecks, or goof off and be just boys. This is their story. Two kids being dragged along on adult expeditions and becoming the young adventurers.
Turn out the light.
Can you write down some observations for me?
Your observations. Okay, little professor.
What colour is it? Red, black and red. Sticking out eye.
Protruding eyes.
And 7 legs, 1 missing.
2 claws. Anything else? Okay, Adam. Go to sleep now, come on. Big day tomorrow. You need your sleep. Deanie's already asleep.
We're in Hervey Bay, on the northern side of Fraser Island. It's September school holidays, the month when the great humpback whales are migrating southward with their newly born calves. They rest here in the sheltered waters for a few days and fatten the calves for their long trek to Antarctica. Carl Jesenowski, a friend of the family and marine biologist, has joined us. My kids are intrigued by these enormous creatures and share in Carl's excitement.
The whale's here! He's coming up, he's coming up.
There he is.
Sure is.
Hold on, I'll just get a picture of him. Oh, look what that one on the right's doing.
Yeah. Sure.
What is that?
He's waving his
That's his pectoral fin, that's right. Jeez, look how big that one is.
Yep, look.
That's about 10 foot, that one. Just like you got a different
No! It's enormous.
Supposedly it's a sign that they're gaining each other's attention or something like that. See, when whales are above the water, they can see long distances, and that pectoral fin shows up. It's about 10 foot high, and so if they're spy hopping in one place, they can see across the pectoral fin. Here he comes again. There he is. Look at him. Right over there. See him? There's the mother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now where's the calf?
The calf,
There. That's the calf right there.
There's the calf.
Okay, so we saw the mother and the calf.
What kind of whales did we see?
That's a picture of the whales that we saw. There was a female humpback whale with her little calf. Interesting thing about them is their migration routes. The female would have started off in Antarctica, where she eats lots of krill in the wintertime. But then during summer, she comes all the way up here to where, even as far north as we live in Port Douglas, in far north Queensland, and then she has her young in the waters there. And then she migrates south to Hervey Bay, has a bit of a rest where we are right now. That's why we saw her here. And then she migrates further south with her calf, who's much larger now, down to the Antarctic.
How old would the whale be when it goes on the migration?
Probably only a few months old. And once it's got sufficient blubber, it starts migrating southward.
Carl, how do they breathe?
Whales are mammals, just like you and I. So what they've got to do is they've got to dive underwater while they hold their breath, and then when they're down underwater, they've got to keep holding their breath the whole time. And then when they come to the surface, their nose is up near the top. It's called a blowhole, and they exhale the air through the top of their head, and then they take a very deep breath.
What are you doing, Carl?
Oh, I'm just tasting the whale blood. The whales have been breathing, and when they breathe, they exhale the detergent into the water. And I'm just having a smell.
What does it smell like?
Have a smell.
Every year, many people flock here to become whale watchers. There were once 10,000 humpback whales along our east coast, but 10 years of slaughter brought them close to extinction. Numbers are now growing. Cameras have replaced harpoons. Spy hopping for a better view thrills the whale watchers.
I think a humpback.
There were 3 of them though, weren't there? Okay, there they are right here. Look at his white pectoral fins. Oh no, that's his pectoral. Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
He's big! Look at the white spots. Look at him. Let's just come to the
Yeah.
Let's go the other side. See what's on the boat. Did you know that the early whalers used to be able to tell the difference between whales by the type of blow they did? Like you can tell a humpback whale because you can see the 2 jets of blow coming up. They've got 2 nasal passages. To see humpback whale, that only blows to about 1 meter to 2 meters high, whereas some of the others, like the sperm whale, blow a lot higher than that.
Yeah, that whale was really holding his breath for a while.
The sperm whales will dive to say 2 kilometers and stay underwater for 90 minutes. Whereas the humpback whale, they don't have to take a deep breath. It's just like when you guys are snorkeling. You know, if you're going to do a deep dive, you take a couple big breaths, then you do a deep dive, and actually you throw your fins out of the water too when you're doing a deep dive. Similarly, if you watch a humpback whale, you'll see before they take a big dive, they'll take a big breath, and then a lot of times when they throw their fluke out, you can see it go right up and down. And you can actually tell individual whales by looking at the white pattern on the back of their fluke.
A humpback whale, darling whale?
A humpback whale, they feed down on the krill, the little tiny krill down on the Antarctic. And so they need to have these long plates, like you're saying, the baleen plates for filtering out the krill.
What are baleens made of?
Well, if you look at your fingernails, it's the same sort of horny material that you have in your fingernails. It's called keratin, and you find it in fingernails, and cows have them on their horns, that sort of stuff. In the old days, they used to call it whale bone, but it really isn't a bone at all. Hey, look, Adam, look what I found. It's an old patch of mine. It's a dolphin-shaped one. Might help you see the whales better. Take a look and see what you can see.
Much better than one eye. Anyway, it points that way, so that's probably where the whales are.
Can you see one over there? Look at the pectoral fin. There he is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Adam, you can keep that and just remember that this is the time we spent together looking at the whales, okay?
Okay.
The sea churns as a school of dolphins feed on bonito. Forever interested in play, they soon desert their lunch and rush to frolic on our bow wave.
Dolphin! He's right down here! Oh!
Adult whales do not feed while on migration, but a 2-ton baby suckles an enormous amount of milk, about 600 litres a day.
Mom, can we do some sound of the whales?
Yeah, I think we could. Let me have this. We'll just hook this up so you can hear it. And you listen. We'll stick it down in the water to see if the whales are singing.
Yeah. there's squeaks and he's clicking. he's squeaking and then clicking and then doing these big.
It's the whale song.
That one just sounded like Star Wars, something from Star Wars. Steve, okay? Excellent!
More whale action coming up next on the Young Adventurers.
Adam, when the whale comes up, don't announce it or anything. Just turn it on straight away, because when he comes up and he blows and then he dives again, there's not much time.
Yeah, so if I'm facing another way, as soon as I hear somebody just go, I'll just try it, then turn around.
That's right.
Turn on before. Adam,
Okay.
think a whale is hopping out of the water.
Only the male humpbacks sing, and then only during the mating season. The songs are composed of themes repeated over and over and change slightly from season to season. It's believed the male sings to advertise his strength and presence to the female. Dean and Adam will always remember their encounter with the whales of Hervey Bay. They have learned so much. Now my film work takes me into the tropical rainforest. It's a magnificent ecosystem, so ancient, so intricate, but ultimately threatened. This Arania palm is very old, really ancient. Now remember those drawings I showed you of Gondwanan land?
Oh, yeah.
Where the continents were joined together and then they slowly drifted apart?
Yeah.
Well, this tree is proof of that. It's only found here in the tropical part of Australia, in the Andes in South America, and in Madagascar off Africa. So it's a very important palm. What's these prickles here? This one. Kids,
Yeah?
why don't you play in the creek here for a little while, because Lynn and I want to go up and take photos of bush tucker.
Okay.
We won't be long.
Have fun.
Hit out of it. This is cool. Look at these nuts. Look at this blow these and they're a whistle. Oh, look, I found one. It's got two holes, one to tune and one to blow in it. Let me have a try, Adam. You tune a song or something.
I've taught the boys what they can safely eat, but with some bush tucker, you have to be awfully hungry.
Adam, Dad said these are okay to eat. There's hundreds of them on that tree. But Dad said these are called figs. I've got one. It tastes alright, but a bit sour. Look. I'd probably eat them if I was in the bush and I had nothing to eat. Yeah. I don't think I can see something moving. It looks like something, an animal. That's a witchetty grub. You can eat these. Come on, little fella. I'm not sure I'm going to eat it. No, don't. Adam, want to eat it? Oh, it doesn't look like something to eat. You can eat it. Oh, yeah. Want to take it back to the barbecue? No, let's leave it here. Alright. Whoa! Whoa!
I view the delicate beauty of the rainforest with awe and respect. The boys enjoy trekking along behind. I hope that as they grow older, they will share my appreciation and love of nature, which continues to captivate me after 30 years of filmmaking.
I got leech down right between my two toes. Me too. Yuck.
Being leeched, as they call it, becomes a game. Kids, see here, this is a nice quiet pool and we've got a good chance of seeing freshwater crayfish here. So watch very closely, okay?
Adam, come on, let's catch him. Got him? What do you mean? Let's go back and study. Yeah. Adam, look, there's a platypus. Let's catch him. No, they're detected. I've read in my science books they have venomous claws that poison you. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, look how he goes. Yeah, and guess what?
Being adventurers builds up a hearty appetite. A coppery brush-tailed possum smells dinner. Several tame possums live around this campfire area and they're accustomed to people. Barbecue snags are not on a possum's menu, but fresh fruit is.
Really soft and fluffy. Watch out, watch it. Yeah, it's really soft. Oh, I've got another grab. It's sharp claws. Ah! That's my finger up. Good. Let me hear it.
Spotlighting is the only way to meet the rainforest night creatures. The prehensile tail provides a firm grip, but the possum's future hangs in the balance while we continue to log these forests. The innocent eyes of a sugar glider blink in the light just before it pounces on a nocturnal insect.
Sugar glider.
In search of food, it simply leaps and glides across the forest canopy.
Good munch.
A spectacled flying fox is in search of blossoms and fruit to eat. Here's a cuddly pair. The possum's friendly approach is teaching her baby to trust us humans. Our children are learning to value that trust. Amethystine pythons can grow to 8 meters. It's fortunate they're not venomous.
Python!
Watch out! Watch out! Ooh!
I've got the end. Oh,
look at these! Look at it! Hey, get him off my leg! Get him off my leg! Come on, Dean. You hold him. Come on. You won't hurt. Grab him by up near the head so he can't bite you. You got him?
Yes, I think.
Adam, you want to hold him?
I'll get it at the tail. I'll squish your head.
Around Adam. Come up here.
No! He's trying to wrap.
Let him go now. Young boys do not warm toward big pythons, but giant tadpoles are irresistible.
Tadpoles! Gee, they're big. Why don't you try and catch that one? Gee, they're big, aren't they? Yeah. Thunder's in there. I got one. No, I've got 3. Shooters. You're lucky today. Yeah, I'll get them all. Well. Adam, come here. Look at the tadpole. It's about to, as soon as it loses its tail, it'll be a frog. Oh yeah, look at them. They're nearly, that one's the closest to a frog. I think it's going to be a rocket frog. Northern barred.
On Safari in Africa is coming up next for the young adventurers. The brown African landscape is in a contrast to the blues and greens we are familiar with at home. We're on safari in Tanzania, home of the proud Maasai people. It's market day.
That looks about your size. How much are they? What is that, this?
Yeah, 200.
Is that right, Dean? Is that right? Okay, you shake hands, say thank you.
At Lake Manyara, animals the boys have only ever seen in picture books seem to materialise before their eyes, almost larger than life.
And they're like big, giant pigs.
Oh, what a big yawn!
Did you see right down the throat?
Tanzania has set aside a quarter of its land for the wild animals, boasting Africa's biggest wildlife reserve. The baboon's antics constantly amuse us.
Is that your
My brother.
brother made it?
Bargaining at the village market is not only expected, but it's half the fun of shopping.
How much is it?
650.
500.
Okay.
Yeah, 600.
No. Have you got the 65? 500?
The real ebony.
Ebony.
Yeah.
Okay, 700.
Ciao.
We feel chilled from the mist, 3,000 metres high, as we wind our way up towards Ngorongoro crater. Occasionally we have to contend with a massive roadblock.
That's a great shot, Dean.
But he's eating. He's gonna put some stuff in his mouth soon. You can get a shot of it there.
Ngorongoro crater is a phenomenal splendour. An amphitheatre 600 metres deep and 16 kilometres across. In this giant bowl lives Africa's greatest concentration of wild animals. We are greeted by herds of zebra and wild beast and thousands of flamingos.
Elephants.
Remember what they call them in Swahili? Tambo. See the big tusks of ivory? That's why people used to shoot them.
What are they?
The tusks.
I don't think so. There's a rhino. The big heavy.
Poachers have reduced the rhino population to under 100. They are on the brink of extinction. Our guide Nazir carefully selects our lunch site. We are seeing many, many lions lying beside the track.
You see him? That's the male. And that's the female over there. Pretty lazy.
A magnificent pair of cheetahs is our introduction to the Serengeti. On our way past the granite kopi, we find a pack of wild dogs.
Wild dogs is very rare here. All the group, if they are 10, 15, they charge only one animal. They kill Thompson gazelle, Grand gazelle, zebras, wild beast, anything.
Yeah, you know why they've got long necks? To eat the leaves off the trees. Yeah, that's what they like. If they were eating the grass on the ground, they'd only have short necks. But they eat the leaves off the tops of the trees, so they've got a long neck. Good place to spend the afternoon though, isn't it?
Yep.
Out of the sun, in the breeze, nobody can sneak up behind them.
Blends in with the tree, doesn't he?
Yeah, sort of all dappled with colour, the same as the light that comes through the leaves. So you can hardly see it. This is what makes the Serengeti special.
Sometimes luckily, because here all in Serengeti there are only about 12 leopard.
Only 12
Only, yes.
left. Gee, we're very lucky, boys.
It's been a long, tiring day, but Dean and Adam's excitement continues as we relive the day's encounters. The vast Serengeti plain has still more to reveal. Next on the Young Adventurers.
Nazir, what are we going to do today?
Today we'll go for full day game drive. We try to see migration. It's in Western Corridor.
Still, are they mating or fighting? What's
No, they want to do territorial.
their territory?
Yes.
Why do the wild beast run into the water and have a drink and then quickly run out again?
Because they're afraid of lion, you know. Because lion, when they want to hunt, they're coming very close to the water when they're coming to drink.
The vultures follow the migration, preying on the weak as they fall behind.
Look how they're squabbling over their breakfast.
More like morning tea. I wonder what it is. It looks like a baby wild beast. Yeah. I had a few.
What are you going to write about what you saw this morning?
About the vultures. Today I saw about 15, 20 vultures circled around a carcass of a wildebeest. And then flew down and started pecking on it. Spider web. Yeah. Look, watch out. It's coming down from the tree, right down.
The granite kopis shelter a variety of animals, agama lizards and cute little hyrax. The king of the beasts and his harem doze in the afternoon sun. Nazir scouts the next kopi very thoroughly before the boys are allowed to climb up to a magical, musical rock.
Cave penguin.
Nazir, who made these paintings on the rock?
This painting the Maasai, when they are pinching cattle somewhere, So they're coming here for rest, you know, for one night maybe. Then they just turned to this.
So they slept in the rocks,
Yeah, here in this.
and they had their cattle just around.
They just hide it here.
All right.
Yes.
That's here. It looks like somebody's been here. Look, a footprint. That's my footprint, Neil.
The lines are so close, so apparently tame, we must constantly remind ourselves that they are wild animals.
What a huge shot.
See the warthogs? They're smelling the air. Can they smell the lion, Matthew?
Yes, they smell.
They can smell the lion. There they go.
Dean and Adam will always remember their African safari, but now we must return to other adventures at home.
Pull your line, Blake.
This is a proud day for Adam. The launching of his sailboat, the Nautilus. And it floats. I have a new boat too, an ocean trek I call Freedom. We're heading out to the Great Barrier Reef in search of a shipwreck.
Whoa! What is it? I can't even go far!
She's coming up. Here she comes. The sounder signals an obstruction on the seabed, and the troll line tells us there's a lot of fish down there. It must be the wreck I'm searching for. Lynn, 1 minute past 12, can you write down? Dean and Adam usually find my wreck diving a bore. They are too young to scuba dive and enjoy the thrill of exploring a wreck and photographing the swarming fish. But wrecks are also incredible fishing spots, so the boys have no trouble amusing themselves.
What's up?
No wonder it was burning his head.
Burn mine?
Oh, it's about the same size, I think. Bigger!
Mind your head, Adam. Is that a big size?
Yep.
Come on, kids. I'm going to show you a play.
I hope it's a World War II one. Yeah.
Yes,
If it
it's a
is,
good
I'm
one.
going to go down and get in the cockpit. Let's go. Okay, off we go.
A Vulcan Vengeance submarine spotter, ditched here in World War II. Adam is a budding salvage diver. Takes after his dad. You follow above us, won't you? So we keep an eye on you. The kids learned to swim when they were very young. They had to. We live on the Shipwreck Museum Wharf over the water. Their playground is the Great Barrier Reef. It's where my film work takes us most of the time. They make a game of punching our scuba bubbles, studying the marine life, and gathering the fish around them with handouts of food scraps.
Hey, what do you guys got there? Oh! Turkey shell. There you go.
Right up that is.
What did you bring him here for?
The one down there. I think there's some fungi on this one. Fungi on the end. It's really lumpy.
Freedom speeds us north to the Flinders group of islands. See this here, kids? We're running down the channel between Flinders Island and Stanley Island, and there's some very good Aboriginal cave paintings there. Stanley Island is every boy's dream for exploration, with a series of caves and overhangs along a cliff face, leading finally to a gallery of Aboriginal rock art.
Here's some paintings. It looks like a ship from the early settlers. And there's boomerang. Yeah.
I think they've been watching too much of Indiana Jones. Aboriginal history and wildlife is recorded on rock, as is their first encounter with the white man.
They have a ship, and that must be a bird. And I wonder what that is. Yeah, maybe seaweed. No, probably. That looks a bit like a, lobster. That looks like a crocodile. Yeah, what's that? That's probably a turtle. Yeah. And a bird's foot. What about that? There's a bird's foot too.
It's been a hot day, so we pop into the local shop for a cold drink.
Hi, how are you?
I have 2 lemonades. It's $4.
No worries.
Thank you.
Here's your change.
Now let's see what's available at the local seafood market. I reckon we'll get some crabs here. But we'll have to wait till the tide turns, because that's when they'll start to walk into this area.
Right,
That's it.
put this in so we'll come back.
Off to the mangrove glades to explore the unique home of the mud crab. The mangrove roots provide a sunken jungle to weave through and explore. matter where they go, the boys discover little treasures and amuse themselves.
Here we are, Dean. Show you how to hold a crab so that he doesn't hurt you. See, you got the weapons out front, you hang on to the back. But you can hang on to his two legs, use two hands. Things on them, but they won't hurt you. You got him? He's heavy. Hold him up. And I have him at him? No, Dean, don't move too close. Okay, let's put him back in the pot. Take him back home for dinner. Yeah, that claw won't get you now. That'll make good dinner, won't it?
Use that little things out on up from out. No, it doesn't.
East of the Flinders Group, there is a tiny sand cay on Tideman Reef, which is home for a variety of nesting seabirds. A newly born gannet chick snuggles under the only shade on the island. Dean and Adam brave the gauntlet of bindi-eye prickles to say g'day to the baby chicks. Thousands of tern eggs lying on the hot sand are targeted by the heartless scavenging seagulls. A family squabble distracts attention long enough for a waiting seagull to steal an unattended egg. Inspired by these tracks, Dean mimics the turtle's return to the water. Hitching a ride on the reef is not always easy. A manta board is the best choice to cruise over the crystal clear shallows.
Okay.
How was it? Good?
Great turtle grass, water starfish.
Any fish?
Lots of
What sort?
cod.
The boys have an opportunity to meet sharks. Coming up next on the Young Adventurers. The famous cod hole off Lizard Island is a fabulous film location. Easily the best dive on the Great Barrier Reef. We're going down to film the cod, kids, and we'll be back soon. We'll come back and get you.
Okay.
Moray eels always turn on the action. No sense waiting for a handout, straight into the tucker bag. Our filming is over, so now it's the boys' turn to feed the fish. The Maori wrasse has such atrocious manners, he even bites the hand that feeds him.
sometimes. Yeah, that you got me too. I think, Mark.
Dean, can you bring me those fish, please, in the bay?
Yeah. What do you want with the fish?
Well, we've got a couple of friendly sharks down here, and we're going to hand feed them.
Can we come?
They
Way.
might bite you. Adam, maybe after we've fed them quite a bit and they've settled down, maybe we'll call you in then, okay? You'll be ready. If we call you, you can come in.
The reef sharks are almost full. They're quietening down now.
Hey kids, come on in.
The most sensible time to stroke a shark is when its mouth is full. I do not consider reef sharks dangerous. They are more like dogs yapping at our heels. Dean and Adam have been very lucky to have joined us on so many of our expeditions. Every time we return to the reef or to the rainforest, it is a brand new experience of discovery and wonder for them and for us. Hopefully, the love and appreciation of nature they have now will mature to become a respect and dedication that may even develop into a life's work for the young adventurers.
Too small. Shape.